Samurai, warriors of honor, bound by the code of Bushido. Ninja, elusive shadows, masters of stealth. From movies to anime, the clash of samurai and ninja has become the stuff of myth. But how much of what we know is truth, and how much is pure fiction? In this video, we unravel the truth behind these iconic figures. We'll separate the myths from historical facts and discover how these warriors of Japan's feudal era truly lived, fought, and died. Let the battle between myth and reality begin. To truly understand the samurai and ninja, we need to go back to feudal Japan. These two iconic figures emerged during the turbulent centuries that shaped the country's history, each playing very different roles in Japan's social landscape. The samurai's origins date back to the Heian period in the 8th century, when local clans formed private armies to protect their lands and serve their daimyo, the feudal lords. The word samurai itself means to serve. While we often picture them with the katana, the samurai were trained in a wide variety of martial arts and weapons, most notably the bow, spear, and later, even firearms. The Bushido Code, or the Way of the Warrior, emphasized loyalty, courage, and honor, and many samurai lived and died by its principles. Ninja's origins are harder to trace, but many believe that the ninja, or shinobi, rose to prominence in the 15th century during the Sengoku period. Unlike the samurai, the ninja operated in the shadows. They were the masters of stealth, espionage, and guerrilla tactics. Often hired by samurai or daimyo, their tasks included spying, sabotage, infiltration, and sometimes assassination. They did not adhere to a strict moral code like Bushido. Their primary focus was the mission, and they did whatever was necessary to achieve their objectives using weapons like small blades, shuriken, and clever traps. Samurai and ninja came from vastly different backgrounds. Samurai were typically part of the aristocratic warrior class, but ninja were often from lower classes or specialized families trained in secretive arts. Though they served different roles in Japan's feudal system, the samurai and ninja were sometimes part of the same larger strategic picture, with samurai leading armies in open combat while ninja operated behind the scenes. Now, we are going to debunk some well-known myths. Firstly, there is no historical evidence of a widespread rivalry between samurai and ninja. In fact, many ninja were often employed by the same feudal lords that samurai served. While the samurai engaged in open warfare, the ninja operated in secrecy. Secondly, although the black suit is iconic, it's more a product of theater and pop culture than historical reality. In real life, ninjas used disguises to blend into their surroundings. They could be dressed as farmers, monks, or merchants, depending on the mission. Another myth tells us that ninjas had supernatural powers, walking on water, vanishing into thin air, and scaling walls effortlessly. While ninjas were incredibly skilled in stealth and survival techniques, their abilities were grounded in practical methods. They used clever tools like grappling hooks, smoke bombs, and stilts to accomplish their feats. Regarding the samurai, it is often talked about all of them committing seppuku, a ritual suicide, when they faced defeat or dishonor. While an important part of the Bushido Code, seppuku was not a universal practice. It was reserved for extreme cases of disgrace or failure, and many samurai instead chose exile or other forms of atonement. Unfortunately, these false myths have shaped how we view the samurai and ninja today. Throughout Japan's long history, certain figures have risen above legend. Samurai and ninja, whose names echo through time, their deeds shrouded in both truth and myth. One such name is Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated swordsman, whose skill with a blade became the stuff of legend. Musashi fought in over 60 duels, never once tasting defeat. His most famous duel, fought on Ganryu Island against Sasaki Kojiro, is said to have been as much a battle of minds as it was of swords. Then, there is the fearsome daimyo, Oda Nobunaga, the man who sought to unify Japan in the 16th century. Ruthless, brilliant, and unpredictable, Nobunaga's military genius transformed warfare in Japan, using guns and innovative tactics to crush his enemies. Yet, in the shadows, there was another kind of warrior, the ninja. Among them, one name stands out above the rest, Hattori Hanzō. Known as the Demon Hanzō, his loyalty and stealth made him an indispensable ally to the great shogun. Hanzo's cunning and mastery of guerrilla warfare were instrumental in Tokugawa's rise to power. And yet, the man behind the mask remains a mystery. But not all famous warriors were men. Tomoe Gozen, a fierce Onaba geisha, fought with unmatched valor in the Genpei War. Skilled in both archery and swordsmanship, Tomo led troops into battle, decimating enemies with fearsome precision. It was her courage in battle that earned her a place among the greatest samurai in history. Through the fog of history, the samurai and ninja have emerged as timeless symbols of honor, discipline, stealth, and strategy. Their stories have captivated our imaginations, blending truth with myth and heroism with legend. But behind every legend, there is a deeper truth. These warriors were more than just tales of swordsmanship and secrecy. So, whether you walk the path of the warrior or move unseen in the shadows, remember, their stories are a part of all of us. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, may you walk with honor.